Hey there, I'm Jamie from Stonemaier Games, and I'm here for Game 76, Round 3. Round 3 of this Game 76, where I haven't scored all that well so far. This is supposed to be a 9 in Round 1. I improved a little bit in Round 2. We'll see how this combination of realms goes in Round 3. Behind me is Walter, and that makes sense because we have the Biddy and Walter realm today. Hey, Garrett. Happy Friday to you, too. We also have Potion Explosion and a Feast for Odin. Hey, Chad, welcome back. Garrett and Chad, thanks for making it to all 3 rounds this week. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll jump in. I'll talk about these as I go. Potion Explosion has a little bit of a feel of, here's a 5 and a 6 to start. A little bit of the feel of Fleet, which we played yesterday. 5 and 6. Okay, let's see if there are any realms that really want high numbers. So let's see. For Biddy and Walter, at the start of every turn, mark an outlined cat craving based on the dice sum. So the sum is 11, and so I have to mark off a pillow. And then I gain the resource. So I gain a coin. That's actually a nice place to start. And that means that using the 6 here would actually be pretty good. Using the 6 in Biddy and Walter, so that lets me circle to nap time pillows, because if I then on my next turn roll an 8 to 11, a sum of 8 to 11, I don't risk having a grumpy cat. That is the goal here. So that's the 6. Potion Explosion, I can use any number over here. So I might use a 1. I think I have to use a number that isn't currently on the potion. So I could easily use a 1 there. Let's go ahead and do that, because none of these have any numbers yet. So this one, once I fill it up, gain a die, gain 1 resource per star scored in this realm, and then activate a realm that you already activated this turn. So ideally, I think I'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's put that 1 right here. All right, and then a Feast for Odin. I'll use the 5. So I can use either of these shapes, and then after I use it, I have to mark it as used. I can't use it again. So both of these shapes are pretty good early, but I think I like this one at the beginning because it lets me fill in that, one of each resource and a star. So everything right off the bat is pretty helpful. Okay, pretty good turn 1. I'm happy with that. Garrett, Chad, anyone else watching along? What are you up to this weekend? Are you playing any good games? Hosting any holiday festivities? We are watching tonight the Survivor finale. I'm having some friends over to watch the Survivor finale. So far, I have successfully avoided spoilers. Even if I did spoil it by accident, which I hope I don't do, I would still have fun watching. But I'm really looking forward to that. A 3 and a 5. So the sum is an 8, and so I can cross off another pillow here. And that's actually pretty good because it means that I have a buffer in Biddy and Walter. Yeah, so that's actually pretty nice. I could take a little break from Biddy and Walter if I want to. The 5 is also pretty nice because I can cross off 2 of the balls of yarn. So I could go over here, Potion Explosion, gain a die, any number. That's pretty powerful. And then a Feast for Odin, the 3 shape helps me finish off that island. I don't necessarily need that yet. This island might be better to finish off early. So, but that shape is useful. I think 6s are wilds. Let's see. Use a 6 for any shape. Don't mark it as used. Yeah, so I might use the 6 later. Let's go with a... Okay, I'll write the 5 right here to gain a star and whenever I want, I can gain a die. And then I'll use the 3 over here to finish off this island right away. That's a coin and a pumpkin. And in Biddy and Walter, I could use just a 1 if I wanted. I can also copy a die. I think I'll just use a 1 for now. That's good enough to make just a little bit of progress on this one. Garrett's going down to Virginia tomorrow. That's nice. I hope you have a good little mini trip down there. Here's another 6 and a 5. A lot of 5s this round. Hope you have fun doing that. Chad's going to watch some football and play the Mistborn deck building game. I'm looking forward to playing that one. Yeah. Let me know what you think about that one. Oh, Chris is here too. Chris is he's going to introduce his friend to Wingspan, and he's asking him to bring it to Friendsmith. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing Wingspan, Chris. Chris says he thinks his friend is planning on gifting him the Oceania expansion, which he doesn't have. That's great. Oh, and Spots too. Spots is a lovely game. Yeah, hopefully you have fun with that one. 5 and a 6. So these add up to 11. So again, it's another pillow up here. I might need to use the 6 down here in Biddy and Walter. In fact, let's just do that just to be cautious. There we go. I also gain another coin. So a lot of coins coming out of Biddy and Walter this turn. So that was the 6. The 5, where can I use the 5? 5, I can make a lot of progress over here if I want in this realm. Yeah, let's put the 5 up here. I'll use this shape to go there, 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 and there. That's one of each resource again. We have a pretty resource abundant combination of realms here. I'll also create a 1 to put down here. And yeah, I have 1 star. Perfect. Garrett says he can't play the full round. Got to go. Thank you for popping in, Garrett. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a lovely little trip to Virginia. Take care. I think that's it for this combination. Did that. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's see what we roll for Biddy and Walter. Here's a pair of 2s. So that's a total sum of 4. So that's right down here. They're hungry kittens. That is fine. I have a little bit of buffer there, and I gain a pumpkin out of it. 2. Okay, I have a couple 2Z shapes over here. How can I combine together a Feast for Odin? So I could do that. Yeah, I actually think it could be right down here could work pretty well for a Feast for Odin. So let's use that 2 right here to get another pumpkin. And I can use a 2, I think, over in Potion Explosion. Let's put the 2 right there. And I might as well copy the 2 while I have a pair. I'll copy the 2 and I'll use it here for Biddy and Walter. Plenty of cushion over there. I'm trying to think if we're playing anything. We have a little Friendsmas tomorrow that we're going to. I'm going to make, a pair of 3s. I'm planning to make taiyaki, kind of a Japanese pancake filled with Nutella. So I'm planning on doing that tomorrow. Might get some treats from the farmer's market early in the morning. And I feel like we have something on Sunday, maybe a dinner or something like that. But hopefully Megan and I have a decent chance of finishing the Star Realms Legacy campaign. Only 3 games left as far as we know. Pair of 3s, that adds up to 6. And so that is a ball of yarn for Biddy and Walter. That is a heart. I'll put a 3 over here in Potion Explosion. And use that gain any die. That can be pretty helpful. And then the 3 and a Feast for Odin. I kind of need it to be a 4 for me to fill out these shapes exactly as I was planning on doing. So let's just turn it into a 4 and use that shape right here. So that's a star and a coin. And what number do I need? In Biddy and Walter, I really have a nice cushion. I don't really know what I need right now, and I can create a die at any time. So I don't think I'm really pressured. I'm just hesitant to give up on 2 3s because I can have a pair. They are a pair, so I can use hearts to copy it, but I don't have the spare heart anyway. So I guess I could have gotten the heart there. I didn't. So let's just pass on the pair. Chris asks, how is Walter doing? Walter's had another 6 and a 5 here. Walter's had a very cozy day, most of the day in the bed. Health-wise, he's great. He seems very happy. Still over-licking his belly a little bit, but we're keeping an eye on that. Nathan says he's looking forward to playing all 3 rounds this weekend. Awesome, Nathan. I look forward to seeing your scores, how you do. Hopefully you do a little bit better than I did in round 1. 5 and a 6, so these add up to 11. Again, Biddy and Walter are being very friendly in terms of this realm, giving me a lot of coins and a lot of flexibility. 5 and 6, so I really need a 4. 6 can be any number, though, so I can use the 6 for this 3 that I've already crossed off. So let's do that. 6 goes over here. That's great. That completes that island. I've also completed that island. Whenever I complete an island, you get a star. Well on my way to doing that in a Feast for Odin, maybe even a little bit early. Potion Explosion. Let's put the 5 right there to get a 3 star. That's great. And I think that's still good. I think we can wait to see what is rolled next turn for Biddy and Walter to determine what I need to fill in. But I think we're okay there. I might need to, do I need to double up? I have 3 turns left. So I'm okay to get everything out of Potion Explosion if I just wait. So, oh, and this lets me activate a realm that I've already activated this turn. Use that at any time. You know, why don't I get ahead of the curve a little bit? I'll create a 1 and use this ability to put it right here. Okay. Turn 7. A 2 and a 5. 2 and a 5. So sum of 7. I could use 2 coins to copy either of these numbers. Could be helpful for a 5 if any of you are looking for yet another 5 this round. They add up to 7, so I will cross this off. And the 5 is actually pretty helpful here in Biddy and Walter because I know I get a heart, and now I can use the 5 to circle 2 more of them, giving me another nice buffer going into the final 2 turns. So that's the 5. The 2 I can easily put in Potion Explosion. And in A Feast for Odin, I don't think I need to do anything yet. I have enough coins to create a 4 when I need to. Maybe I'll roll a 4. I can fill that in. Or a 6 will do that as well. I'm just well ahead of the curve, I think, in A Feast for Odin right now. So I'll hold off on that. I guess, I could, and I have the flexibility of gaining any die. So I'm gonna do fine in A Feast for Odin. Turn 8. A pair of 6s. Pair of 6s. That is fantastic because if you roll 2s or 6 or 12s in Biddy and Walter, sum of 2 or 12, nothing happens. They're just perfectly happy kittens. You don't have to cross off anything. So I don't get a resource out of it, but I also don't risk anything going into the final turn. So I don't need to spend any resources on Biddy and Walter. I can easily put a 6 right here. I can use the 6 as a 4 over here to get my final heart, final 2 stars. So Feast for Odin is complete. And then I've scored I have all stars now. And so I can gain a bunch of resources from Potion Explosion. I don't even know what those resources need to be. It doesn't really matter. It's 6 resources. So I'll just circle 6 pumpkins here. And then final turn. I don't know. I wonder did I forget to write down a number? I feel like I'm 1 turn ahead of schedule here. Let's go for another roll. 5 and a 4. Those add up to 9, which is actually, or 5 and a 4, not a 9. Those add up to 9. So that is this final one right here, but they're still happy kittens. I get an extra coin out of it. This is really a superb round. I hope those of you playing get a super high score here because I think I'm going to have a high score. I have no grumpy kittens, so I'm getting 6 stars. That's 18, 19, 19.8. Very close. I'm pretty sure I have cracked 20 at some point, but 19.8 is fantastic. Really kind of lucked out there. Maybe I misplayed something or missed something, but I'm happy with it. Chad says he's getting some snow. He's going to turn on the snowblower for the first time this season. That'll be fun, Chad. Well, Chris, Garrett, who's gone now, Nathan, Chad, thank you for hanging out. This was great to play along with you on this Friday. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Let me know if you're playing now or in the future how you scored compared to my 19.8 in the comments. And I hope you all have a great weekend. I'll be back in a month for a new playthrough, and so happy holidays if you don't see me next week. I think next week's live stream, which I usually do on Wednesday, it will be on the 27th. It'll be on Friday. I think I declared the time as like 1 or 2 o'clock St. Louis time. Let's see what I finally decided. 1 o'clock St. Louis time next Friday is when I'll be live streaming next. All right, take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.